You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody finds
Roaring Star!
And welcome to the Roaring Start.
Jesus.
Sorry.
I mean, that's like, you've been trying for, 12 episodes to have like a good intro, and we didn't do anything. You just fucking just crashed the goddamn car.
I know, man. I was holding back big time.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
trying to
wait
let
for
you have your
Jess?
moment of glory. You know?
I couldn't keep it, man. It's like it would not be us if we actually had a legitimate intro. So
It's fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. We give you the ball and you just fuck it up.
yeah, I mean, you know, it's a rolling. It's a rolling start, but I mean it's English. So
Oh shit.
well, welcome to the 13th lucky 13 episodes of Respawn Radio. Yeah, that's all I've got. Next.
Yeah. Follow us on respawnreviews.com or on Facebook. Fucking group's called Respawn. Just search for that shit and yeah, join.
Yep, there you go.
That is correct.
Now, Stefano, you're sounding like kind of like an after douche. I mean, a douche.
Yes.
This episode of Respawn is brought to you by Douche.
After douche. Not just for her, but also for him.
That sounds like a good project to get a part of. Yep.
What?
All right. So
Come
anyway,
on, Jess, you're a moral compass. Pull it together, motherfucker.
yeah, let's get on with the gaming talk and get off of this because this is going downhill fast.
Now, I must confess, I didn't do much gaming all week because I've been totally into soccer and trying to get shit done.
Oh, so you were playing FIFA?
No, I was actually watching the World Cup.
That's so not doing your homework.
No, it's been a slacking week.
But
Well, I mean,
you're
gotta-
sounding better. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah, I did buy a new mic, so I'm super stoked, and hopefully I sound better.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Did you start a Kickstarter to get that?
No. I use this thing called a paycheck to buy it.
Oh,
You mean you didn't ask, group members or website viewers to give you like $5 donations?
No, but now that you mention it, if you want to donate.
that's a great idea. We should put a donate button on there for T-shirts and stuff, like productive things.
Yeah. So we got a fancy, I did work on a new logo that, we all put together. And then I'm really stoked on. We finally got something I think that we're all happy with, right?
Yeah.
I love
we're
it.
actually
Yeah.
moving up in the world.
It actually looks like a gaming podcast logo.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked. We were totally overthinking it. I was anyways. So we decided to go with something simple. Mike threw out the 8-bit gig, and I ran with it.
Yeah.
It's always good to have original content for your site and not just kind of copy someone else's design and ideas. That's I'm a strong believer in that.
At least your own logo, right? I mean, that's I mean, don't like steal your logo from like a UK tattoo parlor. I mean, that's not cool.
Oh shit.
Anyways, guys, I was really stoked on the new logo, and I was just going on about it, and you guys totally derailed it.
No, it was so awesome though because you can check it out on respawnreviews.com. Again, that's respawnreviews.com.
Yeah, which we also just redid the logo on that. Like, I'm really feeling the 8-bit stuff. Good call, Michael.
I know, right?
That was
Like
pretty.
I
That was
have-
pretty smart of you, man.
Yeah, sometimes you're not a worthless piece of shit.
Shenanigans.
I mean, I'd take you into a street fight with me.
Yeah.
I'd touch your butt. I mean,
What?
bring it along.
What? Not unless you buy me fucking dinner first.
right.
All right.
So, yeah.
So
There
now
goes my-
onto the
my
gaming
week.
stuff.
Woo.
Yeah. Oof.
Yep. Well, good podcast, guys. Let's wrap it up.
Good job, guys. High five. Air five. Oh well.
What'd you guys play? You guys play anything this week?
I played the Battlefield Hardline beta. I got into that some more, and I actually finished up the Battlefield 4 campaign on my PS4 because
There you go.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those weird guys that after I play something on single player, after I beat it, I have a really hard time going back and playing through it again.
Yeah.
So
I'm same way, dude. Same way.
Yeah, and I did that on the PS3. So
Yeah. Did you get both endings on the PS4, or did you just say fuck it?
No, I did because
Okay.
that last level. I played through it on hard on PS4 instead of on normal. So by the time I got to
same.
that last level, it's like I put it back down on normal to play through it again on the last level, and it was like so stupidly easy that I went through and I got all 3 endings actually.
Yep.
So it's really cool.
Very nice.
Right on. Yeah, I need to still go back and finish that. I made it to the part where you're like in the city. I guess you're leaving the ship. You know what I'm saying? And you go towards the city.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
you're in the tanks and shit. And it just lost me.
Yeah.
I experienced so many glitches with that mission when it first came out because, yeah, I don't really want to go into it. It just pissed me off beyond belief, man. But
Yeah, and I think that's why I stopped playing it because I got to a point where it was just kept bugging out and yeah, forget this.
Yeah, I had the same problem after you go through the prison portion, and you're there on the slopes. Like I was having the same problem. Like that's
slopes
why.
language.
What? Oh no, wait, what? Anyway, that's where I started having issues, and it was like I couldn't get past that spot. So, like,
Yep. Yeah, I've been playing. I've been replaying Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc on the Vita because I pre-bought the collector's edition from NIS America, and yeah, it's an excellent game.
very nice.
What the hell is it?
It's like basically it's like a visual novel. Basically, you play as a character. I can't remember his fucking name, but you basically get kidnapped by this like demonic bear, and
What?
you're basically put into this school for the rest of your life. But there's ways of getting out of it, and the ways of getting out of it is you have to murder another student and get away with it.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
You had me at demonic bear.
Yes. Yes. You play it. I mean, it's on PSN. I don't know how much it is now. Probably $35. But yeah,
Worth
it's
the
an
buy.
awesome- It's a great game. Fun to
Nice.
play it.
You and your wonderfully weird Japanese
You
game.
fucking weeaboo.
That actually sounds pretty fun though.
Not too shabby. Not too
Yeah.
shabby.
So who
So-
else is glad that E3 is over with and we don't have to cover that again right
Here,
now?
here. Fuck it. Not until next year.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of liked it.
No, it was
Yeah.
fun, but God, last week it felt like we had to rush through the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey,
So
I
much
guess
more
we.
we talked about, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's anything that you guys want up from last week, I mean, we can kind of cover it more in depth, or anything
No.
we missed.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I'm good.
I was just making suggestions.
Nah,
We
I'm
can,
good.
we can say those suggestions for next year.
No, UFC came out this week. Any of you guys go get it?
Nope.
Eh?
I
Nope.
played the demo.
I did too.
Hated it.
Hated it.
Hated it.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Very good, sir.
Maybe it was the mic that got it on that one. I don't know. That's fucking awesome.
Maybe I've been practicing.
Man.
The wife's been giving me shit because I haven't been doing it right. So
Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. No, yeah.
two slaps and a. What is they say?
2 snaps and a double twist or something? I can't remember.
Oh, jeez.
2 snaps and a double twist.
Yeah. Fucking love that. That's a, man, Living Color was amazing.
Yeah. See, now she's giving me shit because I said that all wrong. Women.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't,
Always talking shit.
can't kill him. I mean, make him what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, no, that was, and it was. It's been nice, getting away from that and getting back to actual gaming.
Yeah.
But the other fun, hectic summer event started this week.
The Steam sale.
Oh yeah, yo.
I'm glad my PC is broken and I just have this MacBook Pro because unless it's indie, I'm probably not gonna be able to play it. So I'll save money.
No, there's actually there's a lot.
Shut up.
There's a lot of dual games on there. I was already on it. It's like son of a gun.
Yeah,
And it's cross-buy too, so you buy it on the PC, the Mac, and if you get your PC fixed, you can play it there as well.
Oh Jesus! Knocked over a beer can. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
You
Got a little
damn lush.
excited there, yeah.
All right. I mean, it is the whiskey. I'm not drinking whiskey, but hey, I gotta work with what I got, right?
So, State of Decay is $4.99 currently, and I'm really close to buying it.
You should say fuck State of Decay and buy The Witcher 2 for $3.99.
Yep.
That game is amazingly awesome.
Saw
Now,
that.
everything
buy it.
everything I've seen about the third one looks pretty rad. Is 2 rad? I mean, I've
2 is
never
awesome,
played it.
Dude. 2 is amazing. Even the first one's amazing, but it's the Neverwinter Nights engine. So, but yeah, they're all great games in their own respect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always been a
$3.99.
game. Yeah, that's
Do it.
always been a game that I thought looked really neat, but I never bought it.
So it sounds like now would be a great time for you to get a hold of that at a really reasonable rate.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I can try it, and if I totally hate it, it's only $3.
Yeah.
What's great about that? I have it like a physical copy, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it on Steam, even though I can't play it because I love it so much. I'm gonna give them $4.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Doing it right
Plague
now.
Evolved is on sale for like $10 right now too. So
Nice.
Oh shit!
yeah,
Now we've got to get Telltale's a little plug in here. You can get The Walking Dead season 2 for $12.49.
There you
yeah, saw that. That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, not too shabby. Does not beat the $5 season 1 I got on the PSN during the holidays, but that's pretty good.
go. But
Yeah,
for a few more dollars, it'll perform much better.
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. It sucks on. I mean, it performs like a bitch on PS3. So you know that.
Did we ever? Oh yeah. Did we ever talk about the game coming out for PS4 and Xbox One?
Which one?
Yes.
The Walking Dead.
I think we did.
I can't see, man. I
Maybe.
swear we drink during this podcast or something. I forget what we talked about.
Stefano, I mean, that announcement was made probably months ago. So if nobody knows about it right now, they just don't give a fuck.
Hey, maybe.
But hey,
Shit.
Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends is $25 on Steam sale right now.
It's,
That's
so
pretty
are
awesome.
Are we shamelessly plugging Steam sales, by the way?
Well,
Steam,
I mean,
can we have free games?
for anybody that listens to it in the next 12 hours, it'll matter. But after that, it's going to be
Yeah.
completely new
Well, the
stuff for
sales,
sale.
the sale's going through June 19th through the 30th.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got time.
And they have second chances on the stuff that gets dropped. So I mean, I haven't spent $200 on Steam sale every year for the past 5 years for nothing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh man, they got Halo Spartan Assault for $249. I heard that was the
I
best game
don't
ever.
give a fuck.
Hated it. No, I downloaded that on my Xbox One so I could have another game to play on my Xbox One.
That was a freebie, right?
Yeah,
This month?
yeah, it was a freebie. It was one of the freebie ones, and I'm
Yeah.
so glad that it was.
I got
Yeah,
it
I
free
heard,
on
heard it
Windows
wasn't
8.
so good. What?
Yeah, I got it free for Windows 8, and then I just formatted my hard drive and put Windows 7 back on it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be one that would stop me from formatting a hard drive.
Yep.
Now they have Dead Rising 3 for 25% off.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's the pre-purchase. So I mean, you can get the game for $37.49 right now.
Yep, and that's
That's
for
not
the
too
PC
shabby.
version. No, that's awesome. It's one of the only reasons I have an Xbox right now.
Yeah.
So Steam sales, we love them. I always say I'm not going to spend money on it, and I always end up spending money on it.
Yep, because it's too cheap not to. I mean, it's just you get on there and it's like, oh look, $10 for Prison Architect. I'll play that eventually. $3.99 for
make-
Game Dev Tycoon. Yeah, I'll play that. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
you
RPG Maker $7. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I always try to go with the like $5 games, or $2 games,
Yeah,
so I can spend like $20 and get a crap load of games that I never play.
yeah, but then you got like Plague Evolved, and it's like $10. And you're like, yep, I'm gonna buy that. So
Which we need to play DayZ. Talking about computer games.
yes, I've got I've got probably like less than 30 minutes in that game so far because I just
Yeah.
I got on there. It's like there's nobody around me and zombies killed me instantly, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, that game is no fun by yourself, man. You got to play it with people.
Yeah, it seems like it would be really fun with people, though.
Yeah, I've maybe have like 2 hours into it, playing with another guy I know, and it was fun. I mean, just trying to find each other and then doing stupid stuff. It's
Trying to what each other?
Yeah, you cut out there, buddy. What
start a
happened?
campfire.
A sweaty campfire.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Boys.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break, get away from the Steam sale for a moment, because we have to introduce our sponsor. We actually have a special sponsor of this show, so stay tuned. We're going to have the sponsor come in here.
I don't know how to quit you.
What the fuck are you talking about? We got a sponsor?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Damn Hitler.
We'll talk. No, we'll talk about it when we get back from the break. But yeah.
All right, and news is next.
News. All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned. More Respawn Radio after this.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
The makers of Tag Body Spray, Axe Deodorant, and those stupid striped shirts that everybody wears proudly present Douche, an all-new fragrance that will blow your mind. It's the scent that screams, appreciate my pop collar before I start a fight with a random stranger. Do you like bothering women? Do you live for bottle service? Do you fuck to house music? This is the cologne for you, because you love Scarface, because of your shirtless pictures on MySpace, because you and your idiot friends think you're the guys from Entourage. Run, don't walk, and pick up Douche today. Just look for the bottle in the designer bag.
Douchebag. Do you know who I am? No. Well, do you know who my father is? Still no. But you smell great.
You act like a douche, now you can smell like one, ya douche.
Available at Abercrombie, Diesel, and wherever roofies are sold.
Welcome back. Fucking douche.
So this segment of Respawn was brought to you by our friends at Douche.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you smell great.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right.
All right, so back to the gaming. So news. When we left out, we promised you news. We have some. Microsoft has an announcement. Yay!
They are not talking about the cloud anymore.
They're
It's
not
over.
talking about the cloud, but that's where the power is going to be.
Nah, man. The whole cool new thing, guys, is dedicated servers.
Guys, I think I said about maybe 6 episodes ago that the cloud was a fucking lie.
So the one big thing, and some like websites pointed out, was that Microsoft didn't mention the cloud once during E3. Instead they focused on dedicated servers and talking about how great their dedicated servers were.
Wait. I know someone else that talked about dedicated servers a lot. What was the name of that company? Oh, yeah, EA with fucking Battlefield. Yep, that's worth a whiskey glass check.
Yep.
Yep. So the power is not in the cloud. That's what I'm hearing.
The power is in the douche.
The power is in that 10% there's like freeing up from getting rid of Connect.
I thought that was like 2%.
Dude, 10. Who knows at this point?
Oh well.
Some percentage.
Some percentage. So they are moving away from the cloud though. They're shifting focus to dedicated servers. Yeah, that's kind of a big one.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. I mean, it seems like Microsoft's doing a lot of like change ups. Maybe it's Phil Spencer, maybe not. I don't know. But what was the other thing I heard this week about MS?
Multiple sclerosis.
It's a bad disease to have.
Yeah.
No, it was about indie devs. Here we go. I also read online that apparently Microsoft is easing the whole thing with you got to launch on us first, to be on our platform. So now they're like kind of easing away from that, and they're letting developers, indie devs, publish on all the platforms they want from the get-go.
That's probably the smartest thing Microsoft has ever done.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, gee, thanks, Microsoft.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for not doing that for the last, I don't know, 12 months or so, and making it to where there's no indie games really that are great out there. Appreciate it.
And I think it was the Outlast devs that actually talked about that because they were able to bring Outlast to the Xbox One, which just came out, by the way. Great game if you want to buy it.
That's very awesome. If you have an Xbox One and you've been hearing us talk about Outlast, get it and play it in a very dark room with the volume all the way up with someone sitting beside you. And after 5 minutes, leave us a comment or leave us a voicemail and let us know how it went.
Yeah, and get your wife to play it because it's hilarious.
It's great.
My wife played it for like 2 minutes and was like, I'm done. I don't want to play it no more.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I played it for about 2 minutes and like, yeah, nope, I'm done. Appreciate it. This is a great game.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
It's a psychological trip for sure.
Oh yeah, like she was just stressed by the ambiance. Like she was just like, I can't take it. She didn't even see anything scary. She just couldn't take the sound and the darkness.
Yeah, that's pretty freaky. So before the break, we talked about the Steam Summer Sale. It bears mention that Origins actually got trial weekends coming up as well. So
yeah, EA's taking a note from Steam, and they're doing 48-hour trials for their games during the weekend,
which is really cool. And it's 48 consecutive hours. It's not 48 hours of gameplay. So if you download it, you got 48 hours to play it, which is really cool because this weekend, while we're doing this recording, before you probably ever will listen to it, it'll be over. But anyway, Titanfall was on for a 48-hour trial, so that's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, if you download it, let's say Sunday, you can play for 48 hours, right?
Yeah, that sounds
so you
right.
can play until Tuesday.
Another
and
reason
also,
to listen to our podcast the day it comes out.
And but the cool thing is you can it saves your game save in the cloud. So when you do buy the game, if you decide to buy the game, you'll pick up where you left off.
And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat. I mean, it's kind of like, I guess, like the PlayStation with the PlayStation Plus trials, right? Where they let you play a game for an hour.
Yep.
And then you could continue where you left off.
Yep. I like that.
So it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing.
Very cool.
And talking about PS4, PS4 preloading starts soon with prominent pre-orders. I think the first one's going to be Transformers, which comes out Tuesday.
Is it already coming out Tuesday?
Yep.
Jeez. I'm wondering how that one's going to be because I haven't actually seen any gameplay footage of that. Have you guys seen anything on it yet?
I saw like an advertisement for a gameplay video, but it's based on the movie, so douche.
Yeah, I didn't no interest in it whatsoever. But if you're a Transformers movie fan, you might want to check it out. I guess maybe.
My little dude loves the Transformer games. He's especially like the Fall of Cybertron and War on Cybertron. Like he loves
those are fine. Those are G1 Transformer games. I love those, but yeah, douche.
The movie ones are and that's really sad too because the game or movie to game adaptations for like I don't know Transformers, pretty much anything. Like any of the ones Ninja Turtles, like any of the ones that were like movie to game, they're like eh.
That is correct.
Jesus. Yeah. So anyway.
All
right.
Moving along. Jeez.
Douching along is what you meant.
Yeah, douching along for sure. Yeah, jeez.
Hold on,
Beat
guys.
that dead horse.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So anyway, going back to the EA stuff. EA on top of the 48-hour game trials. They've also tacked on some extra time to Battlefield Hardline. Actually, unlocked all of the equipment as well. So,
yep, gave out a nice little PC patch also that incorporates several changes to the beta, including audio fixes and netcode improvements. You played on PC, Jess. Was it that bad?
I couldn't tell that much. It's a beta, so I didn't really pay that much attention to the errors in the audio. To me, it's no different than playing Battlefield 4. I mean, it's the audio doesn't kick in when you pick up the helicopter. I just downloaded the patch today when I logged in, so I've got to try it and see if I can notice any differences with the patch. But
yeah,
I mean, it's they dude, it's freaking Battlefield 4 has been out for almost an entire year and they still don't have the audio fixed. So I don't I don't hold that against them anymore.
I mean, it's no different than recording a podcast with a douche.
but okay, so we played the beta. I played the beta with you a little bit this week, and man, I really enjoy it, man. And again, it's so sad that the beta runs just as good as Battlefield 4.
Yeah, well, which also gives me a lot of hope for when the game actually drops, because if it's running smoother, this beta is running smoother than Battlefield 4 ran all the way up until about 2 weeks ago. So I'm really hoping that means they've got everything kind of fixed on it. I only had on PC. I ran into the stupid stutter frame lag crap that you run into on Battlefield 4 every so often, the rubber banding. I ran into that one time on the PC server, and I haven't run into it at all on PS4 yet. So,
right on.
I'm hoping that's fixed.
Yeah, dude, I'm super stoked. I'm actually looking forward to it. And that just makes me worry. What if Call of Duty actually comes out decent as well? And we got like 3 shooters that are must-gets.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Call of Duty one just for at least, if nothing else, for the single-player storyline. I've got a feeling that that's probably going to be pretty decent. But yeah, I don't know on the multiplayer part. Like, Call of Duty Ghost burnt me out. Like, I am so fed up with Call of Duty right now. There's only probably 3 maps that have come out on Ghost that I even marginally like.
I know we said like a few episodes ago that we haven't played the map packs yet. What we have now, and they're shit. So continue on, Jess.
Yeah, they're pretty horrible. I mean, and I downloaded them fully hoping that they were going to be great. And yeah, I think me and you jumped on it, Mike, for a while, and it's like, honestly, after about 2 rounds, it's like, yep, I am so burnt out on this stupid game. It's so horrible. Let's go back playing the Michael Myers map.
Fuck yeah.
It's like the only good map
solid.
that's really come out. So I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm hoping with Ghost that this is really, they're trying to redeem themselves, because I mean, I don't know of a whole lot of people that have said anything good about Ghost. Like, all the guys that we play with, like everybody that I know that plays Call of Duty, I haven't heard one single person say, "Oh man, Ghost is so awesome." So and that's really sad.
Actually, there are people that think Ghost is awesome.
Ghost is awesome.
You know people that think Ghost is awesome?
I do.
Oh, that's so
Ghost
sad.
Is awesome, man.
That's so sad.
No, I don't. I'm just saying I know people.
I mean, and if they love it, then hey, that's great. It's their type of gameplay. I just, for the majority of players that I talk to, I just haven't found that many people that love it.
Some people are douches.
It's worse than Titanfall. I will say that.
Oh wow, that's just.
I do enjoy playing Titanfall more than I enjoy playing Ghost.
All right then. Next in the news.
You say Titanfall and just kills the mood. And you just
Moving
fuck it all
on up.
What else? Man, no, I'm lost. Sheesh.
Go back to the notes. Here, click here.
Click. Oh yeah, I like it when you click there. All right, so Sony has apparently started integrating PlayStation Now prices in the beta.
Oh, wait.
And, wait. We can't talk about that until it becomes open yet.
No. Actually, there are dude. Guys. I'm pretty sure we can talk about it because a bunch of sites that I will not name, that are big sites, 3 letters, have put impressions up of PlayStation Now.
Okay, then yeah. In that case, I'm gonna gripe like hell.
So 3 letters. Okay, so douche doesn't fit. Okay.
No, douche does not fit.
No.
And it's not misspelled, so it's no.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's safe to talk about it now because, like I said, I've seen written stuff about it online. Well, so yeah, let's go to town.
All right. Well,
what the fuck, Sony?
They are so screwing up on this. Like, and it's not Sony. This is the price that the studios are sending down to them. It's not all Sony. But yeah, the prices are running like I've seen them. The rental periods aren't as long as we thought they'd be for the pricing we thought. They had Farm Simulator or Farming Simulator. I can't remember the exact title. It's one stupid farming simulator game. $3.99 gets you 4 hours of gameplay. you can get a day for like $5.99. You can get 14 days for like $9.99, or you can get 30 days for $24.99. You're paying $24.99 on there, and there were several games that we were looking at that me and Mike were on there talking about earlier, and it's like there's several games that you can go to GameStop, Amazon, eBay, wherever, and pick these games up for like less than $10 that they're charging like $20 for a 90-day rental. So I'm not real happy about that. Like, I saw the pricing structure, and they've added some more new games, so there's actually more games in the lineup. But when I saw that pricing structure, I'm like, no thanks.
I mean, a lot of it's like a lot of companies will bring up like, well, back in the day, you spend 25 cents a pop on an Extra Life on an arcade game. Well, I mean, fucking hey, dude. I mean, that's fucking 20 years ago. We want convenience. We want lower prices. What the fuck, dude?
And I mean, I'll still go into an arcade and I'll drop $20 on an hour's worth of play for an arcade. I don't care. But it's an arcade game, and I'm out getting the experience. I'm not sitting there on my console at home on a game I can go to GameStop and pick up for $5.
Exactly.
Well, guys, let's give Sony a pass. Like, they said they're kind of experimenting with the games and all that good stuff. I'm not saying like a pass, but like, okay. So the one thing Sony said is like they are going to do a membership type deal, kind of like Netflix. Mm-hmm. So, that's still up in the air. And they said they're going to be playing with prices. And hopefully enough people will bitch about this shit for the next month or two that they'll be like, okay, we got to do something about this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's beta pricing, subject to change. Charge me $20 more a year for my Plus. That's fine. I will do that with a drop of a hat. I mean, just God damn it.
No, and I think publishers, I think it may come out at the higher pricing initially because, like Sony said, initially the publishers and developers are ultimately going to decide their price points. So I think it may come out. I think it may come out a little higher to start with. And look, this is no offense intended for the developers. I understand you guys want to get paid for your games, but if you're going to charge $24.99, make it a purchase, not a 90-day rental.
Yeah, and that's a crazy thing. Like, I heard, what was it? Joe Danger was up there, and the game's like $10-15, and the month rental or whatever, or the week rental was like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Mega Man 9.
Yeah, they had Mega Man 9 up there for like $6.
Yeah.
For the rental.
It's another game.
I mean, yeah, they hopefully this is just kind of trying to figure shit out. So they're kind of just placeholder stuff. Because I mean, who in the right mind is going to pay for that?
Do you hear this? This is somebody that's a Sony fanboy talking bad about Sony.
Yep.
And that's it's just horrible. It's horrible, guys. Get it together. We cannot lose fanboys over PlayStation Now pricing. This is not good.
Do I need to make a PSA? Or...
I think you just did, fucking fanboy.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna work on my. Work on my posting for the beta team as soon as we get off the podcast here. So.
Right.
Yep.
But
anyway.
and it's you would think Sony would find a way to integrate like games you already own to have them. Like, if you purchase them, you own them on the streaming service as well, so you can play them anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, how awesome would that be?
No,
like,
and that would make sense too, because like they're obviously able to do it with like Assassin's Creed and Ghost and Battlefield, all the games that you bought on PS3 you could bring over to the PS4. So they're obviously able to read the CD enough to get information they need off of it. So yeah, you would think that would be legit.
Well, not really CD. Okay, like. Got like Uncharted, the digital version, right? So Sony knows they know I have the license for it. So they, they're like, hey, here's the game on PS Now that you can play because you already own the game.
Yeah.
Or be like, hey, pay an extra $5 and you can have it for streaming as well for lifetime.
No. Well, we'll talk more on this. We're going to take another quick break here real quick. We got more fun news coming up. We've got some more Call of Duty Ghost stuff coming up. We got Zombie Studio. We got Blacklight Retribution. More coming up. Stay tuned. Quick break. Respawn Radio right here. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Bye. We'll be back. Stay here.
Douche.
What the fuck was that?
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
and that was the Palace theme in Zelda 2 by James Ronald. You can follow him at Epic Game Music on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was
No.
I was a little nervous. Yeah. Good
Well,
job.
I was totally fucking it up before we were recording it.
See, you think that like these breaks that we have are like only 30 seconds, but man, you'd be surprised at the amount of talk that goes into the 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Wondering how much we're gonna douche it up.
It just feels like 20, 30 minutes goes by sometimes in those 30 seconds.
Wait. I just realized something.
What?
Is douche the word of the day?
It is.
Right.
This episode is brought to you by Douche.
All right.
All right.
Derailed.
Yep.
All right, so back on track. As promised, we have more stuff to talk about. Yay! What do we want to talk about? We got NPDs to cover. We got Blacklight Retribution. Let's go with Blacklight Retribution.
Yeah, so I mean, the guys from Blacklight have said that on PS4 they are pushing, like this. There's this whole debate about 1080p and 60 FPSs. So they've come out. They've come out and said that they are 1080p, 60 frames per second, and like running at full PC high res settings.
That's awesome.
So that's not too shabby. And I think the Planet Side guys said they're doing that as well, right? Correct? Crickets?
I don't have my crickets queue.
Michael, I was waiting for Michael to come in because he's the Planet Side 2 guy.
Hang on. Is this thing on? Hello?
I think you want to go take a piss.
No, I'm here. When's Planet Side 2 coming out? I mean,
Sometime this year. That's
okay.
Wow. Wow.
That's enough about Planet Side. I mean, that's all I really want to know. I mean, when's it coming out? What the fuck?
But yeah, no, we've got a dev that says, they can push the PS4 pretty much to max PC settings, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
And Blacklight's a really fun game. Like, I really enjoyed the free-to-play on that. I mean, we talked about it, I don't know, a few weeks ago. But it's still, man, that's a really fun game. That and Warframe both, for free-to-plays, are really fun.
Yep. And actually, it's funny because yesterday I went to a event for my wife's work, and I ended up talking to this guy, and he owns a PS4, and he was going on about how, hey, I'm working all the time. It's just nice, like, to get on and play something like Blacklight, where I could just get on, play, 2 or 3 rounds, and a day, And
That's
he's
pretty
super
cool.
stoked because he didn't like Black for it. He can just get on, and his main thing was like, oh man, it reminds me so much of a real tournament, like back in the day, that kind of shooter, and I could just get on, play it, get off, and I am good to go.
Yep. And I do enjoy the Unreal shooter stuff. Unreal Tournament shooter stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
very awesome.
and listening to talk about it, I was like, yeah, you're right, man. I mean, it's definitely a nice little game to just pop on, mindlessly shoot for a few rounds and get off.
Yeah,
So-
and it doesn't cost anything, and we can all agree that it's a very exciting game to play.
Yes, that is correct.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I cannot change. I cannot.
So, guys, let's talk
Can you
about
hear me now?
NPDs.
All right, NPDs. Moving along. Blacklight in the books. God, that was that whole 2.5, 3 minutes that it took to get that part out really just seemed to drag.
Drag? What do you...
Drag? Like Michael. Drag. What?
Oh, yeah.
Michael's being too quiet.
I know,
Yeah.
man. What is he doing?
Probably playing on the Vita again.
He's probably looking at dicks with dicks.
What?
I am so glad you broke up right there because it was getting really... it's going to be really interesting to see how that turns out on the actual recording.
What am I...
Damn it.
I mean, Nintendo's going to win this month. I mean, they already said it.
That's
no.
actually good to talk about. Let's talk about numbers for sales.
Let's do it, motherfucker.
All right. So in May, PS was top selling, and at number 2, Wii U.
Wow. That's actually that's really good for the Wii U. That they actually wound up being the number 2 place is really bad though for the other, console that we're not going to mention that made 3rd place. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
You know what's hilarious? Microsoft didn't come out with a press release at all. Usually they hammer home, they try to like spin shit like a motherfucker, but they didn't release anything.
Like nada. Like said, nope, we're not releasing.
Yeah, they just kept their mouth shut and were like, nope, we're good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive though.
So yeah, I mean, Mario Kart did the trick, right? I mean, Nintendo finally got some good sales.
Well, and that was kind of the cool thing is, I was going to say, it's kind of cool thing with Mario Kart because it was what? It was number 2 on the bestseller list for May.
Yep, number 2.
So that's pretty impressive considering it only came out on the Wii U.
Yeah, Mario Kart and that strong Wii U lineup, man. At E3.
Yep.
It's smooth sailing. I mean, I honestly feel that they've turned the curve. You know, I mean, it's.
I think
no complaints.
I think the funny thing is Minecraft is still on the list at number 5.
Oh, fuck Minecraft. God damn it.
No. But the thing with Minecraft, man, now it's got 2 SKUs, which means it's counting the 360 and PS3 sales, which it wasn't counting the PS3 before because NPDs are only for retail copies. So it's only for the copies you can in the digital versions.
So there's a retail copy and a douche copy?
Yep, exactly. So the PS3 retail copy launched last month, and it helped Minecraft stay like in the middle of the top 10.
And, it's funny too because it's like looking at the May numbers. You've got 2 exclusive. Well, you've got Mario Kart number 2, followed right by MLB, which is a Sony exclusive, and then you've got Watch Dogs at number 1, Wolfenstein at number 4, Minecraft at 5, Spider-Man. Oh, there's Titanfall. I found Titanfall. It's at number 8.
The leading SKU being 360, by the way. Big surprise.
No, that's not a big surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely selling 360. That user base, man. I mean, you can't beat it.
What do you think about the Watch Dogs being at the top? I mean, do you think it's going to stay there? Do you think it's living up to the hype? Do you think? I mean, I don't know.
It's hype. I mean, it worked. They sold 4 million copies.
Yeah, I mean, they blew the numbers out of the water.
But I mean, I'm sure it's a fun game, but nothing about it made me say, I got to buy this. I need to play this right now. Nothing.
I wonder though, because like for me, I mean I've been stuck on I'm gonna buy this game on release day ever since they first started talking about it. Now, granted, did it live up to that? Probably not as much as I was hoping, but it was a great game. If they hold out, like obviously for the first month it dropped, being the bestseller, probably expected. If we wait 3 or 4 months from now, and it's down at the bottom of the list at number 8, then yeah, it's gonna be a fluke.
Man, but you know what? It's funny because the Wii U numbers are estimated to be around like 60,000. If the Xbox One sold worse than the Wii U, where does that put the Xbox One at?
Getting ready to make a comeback without the Kinect.
In a douche's house.
Hey, I have one. Calm down. I have one.
I'm standing by my comment.
I swear to God.
Now, it's funny because Reggie actually came out and said that they wouldn't be surprised if the U was the top selling console for June, which I don't really think is going to happen. But they should be, hopefully number 2. Unless the one bundle actually makes a big impact.
And I don't know if that's I don't know if that is them having high confidence in the Wii U or them just expecting the summer sales to drop down for the new gen stuff. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked what I saw for the Wii U lineup at E3, and in fact, I'm going to wind up picking up a Wii U now. Yay! But I don't know about surpassing the 4. I'm really surprised that it surpassed the Xbox One. That was shocking for me because I mean, aside from Mario Kart 8, there's not a single other game even on the top 10 list for the Wii U.
Call of Duty Ghost. It's number 10. And Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Did those come out on the U? See,
Yeah. But the list is right in front of you, Jess.
I'm looking. Oh yeah, no, I see it.
There's a lot of assholes out there.
I mean, I just like I said, I don't know, man. It's the lineup. It surprised me that they are surpassing Microsoft, and I wonder if that's because Microsoft just didn't put out the numbers, or they legitimately passed it.
See, it doesn't surprise me because I kind of expected it, man. Because okay, first off, you got the Microsoft themselves in the foot when they announced the new the new Xbox One SKU last month. Announced that anybody that was planning on buying an Xbox One probably was like, "Oh, I'll fucking wait."
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this month in June, Xbox One was maybe number one. I really doubt it, but maybe number one.
Yeah.
Just because everybody that didn't buy one in May will buy one this month.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I could see that.
Do you think the lack of the Kinect though? Do you think that's going to discourage people, or do you think it's going to be like Sony when, a week or two after the PS4 dropped, you couldn't find Sony cameras anywhere, like they were just non-existent, and they're still tough at times to find. Do you think it's going to be that way with the Xbox One with Kinect? Do you think people are going to buy it separately or just not get it at all?
I don't know, man. I went to Target the other day, actually right after trivia, Jess.
Yeah.
And Target still has Titanfall bundles.
Well, I mean, we saw the picture that came out of the store. What was that, in Germany or whatever, Japan, wherever? Right. I don't even know where that was, but it was like, wall-to-wall Titanfall bundles. So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, what the fuck is Titanfall?
It's the greatest game ever to be invented for first-person shooters.
Man.
No, I'm sorry. That was what the hype on Titanfall was. Sorry, I mistake.
But no, the June numbers are really going to be interesting. I mean, just all those factors, of like, is Microsoft going to make ground from last month, this month?
Yeah.
Is the PS4 still going to... I mean, what impact did E3 have above all? I mean, did Nintendo... Are they also, like, cashing in on, like, hey, we showed no 3, it's going to hype people up to get our system? I mean...
Reggie sounds confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Wii U was the top selling for June.
He did say that. We'll see.
So, I mean, June's going to be interesting for sure, especially since it's like the slower month. I mean, usually bad for gaming anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, what big titles do we have coming out in the next few months?
Transformers.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
You might call, go back to Titanfall for just a quick second. You might call it Titanfall an FPS, but I call it an FPD.
An FPD.
FPD? First person douche.
Oh,
but seriously though, I mean, the only thing I can think of is, in August when we get Madden and the Last of Us remake, right?
Yeah, end of July. End of July, I think, is Last of Us is the 31st, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, besides that, is there anything?
Your
head?
Trying to think if there's anything that Microsoft has coming out that I saw announced. The Halo stuff is nope. That's
Christmas.
Holiday. That's holiday. Maybe is Forza coming out before Christmas? I don't know. I don't play Forza, so I don't know when that one's dropping.
It's holiday as well, man.
Is it always holiday?
Probably November. Yeah.
So I mean, you got NBA, you got Madden. I mean, it's like that's the only stuff that anything that's coming out anytime soon. That's what, August, September.
Well, that makes me glad the Destiny beta is coming out in July.
Yeah, and what about the exclusive content for PS3 and PS4 stuff? I mean, that's freaking awesome.
Yep. And by the way, I've heard they've got it for at least a year.
Yep.
Possibly. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's like through the end of 2015. So.
Yep.
No, I'm excited because I mean, like I said, playing the alpha, it's very Halo-y like, but I mean, it's a fun game, and it's one of those that you can probably lose hours in, and you've got all the games that have come out probably in the last month or two that you've still got time to kind of weed you through the summer. Wolfenstein, whatever. You got that one as a good long campaign to finish up. You got MLB The Show if you're a PlayStation owner. you're into baseball, you got MLB to get some time in on. Final Fantasy, like we've got to get back on Final Fantasy. Like I let the month of June go. I didn't subscribe for the month of June because I knew I wasn't going to be on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Much.
and that would be a good reason to pay for July.
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about the subscription. You pay $15, you get it for another month. You know, that's where the PlayStation Now stuff could really come into play if they've got the price points similar to that. You know, to where you're getting a newer type game and you just rent it for the month for $15. It's not too bad, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I think that's where the PlayStation Now and that kind of stuff. I think that's where it really comes into play because it's, you know, kind of getting you through the slow times, the slow period in life.
Yeah, it's just they got to fix that fucking pricing, man.
Yeah, they definitely are going to have to work on that. I'm interested to see what the subscription side's going to come out to. So,
yeah, I mean, hopefully it's a bundle with PlayStation Plus. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't do anything douchey.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take another quick break. Last one before we get back with our final segment. Our thoughts and reviews and what is the last part that we do?
Rambling gibberish.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're going to take another quick break and we'll be back in just a moment.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
Welcome back to Respawn Radio. It's time for the musings of the Whiskey Group. Yep, got nothing. I tried. Got nothing.
You got
Did you hear the jingle?
I heard the jingle though. I did hear the jingle.
Right.
Although it's less obvious with the new mic, the jingle is less clanky.
Yeah.
It's a little disappointing. It's a little more muted
No.
now. Yeah.
Oh, do I gotta put it like right there? Is that better?
We're gonna
Oh, that
make
is
a sound
better.
effect.
That is better. There you go.
All right, so I have to put it right up against it. Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
For future pod.
For future
Now,
reference.
So should we mention about Emily Smith doing some reviews on our site? By the way,
This would probably be a good time to do that.
yeah.
And that website can be found at respawnreviews.com. Again, respawnreviews.com.
And also, I mean, it'd be good. Yeah, let's talk about the website for a minute. If you guys want to leave voice messages on the site, feel free to do so. Go to the site. Over there on the right, there's a nifty little thing that says leave us a voice message. Feel free to ask questions or comments. And if it's good enough, we'll talk about it here on the podcast and maybe play them.
And guys, do not like leave messages that say just penis and vagina, because I have totally not been doing that.
I'm not going to say that that's been done a couple of times by a couple of people in this room, but I'm just saying.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, of course not. Of course not.
Fucking immature shit.
No, but seriously, we would love to, people that are out there listening, we would love to make people part of the podcast. So, if you really want to be a part of the podcast, leave us a voice message, make it a good one, and we'll play it on the show and talk about it.
And if your voice message doesn't get left on the show, it's because Stefano's just being an ass and doesn't want to play it.
Fucking Mussolini.
Well, okay. Side note, it's a work in progress, so we might just talk about it. But either way, do it. We're experimenting with it. We'll see how it goes. There, you like it? Is that a good disclaimer?
We're like two college girls in college just experimenting with it.
I just want to touch it, girl.
And the whiskey kicks in, and we take a dive for the worst. So,
boom.
But yeah, definitely check it out because if you go to again respawnreviews.com, there are some news sections. We actually have new writers We've had new people contributing stuff, so check it out. Michael, you want to talk about Emily's stuff?
Yeah, she's writing anime reviews, which I'm excited as shit for because I like me some fucking Japanese anime because I'm a fucking weeaboo apparently.
Weeaboo.
What the fuck is a weeaboo?
Apparently, it's someone who's obsessed with Japanese culture.
That sounds like Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I like Japanese girls. Does that count?
No.
I like bukkake.
That just sounds dirty. Talk
it
dirty
does.
to me.
It sounds dirty because it is dirty. But
Yep.
Anyway. So yeah, check that out. There's actually I think we're 3-4 anime reviews in right now.
Yeah.
So check that out. It's really cool because, like, for me, it's been a while since I've been on the anime scene. Just life got in the way, but it's like going back and actually reading through these reviews. It's like, oh, I might actually want to start watching this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool if you haven't had a chance to dive into the anime world, definitely check out the reviews because it might give you some inspiration of some shows to watch. So definitely check those out.
Which I haven't watched an anime in forever, and I love Attack on Titan. Been watching the English stuff, watching the English ones, and I love it. I don't care what you say, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
For
It's a good start for anime.
Yeah, for someone that doesn't watch a lot of anime, I'm enjoying it.
Perfectly fine for that.
I mean, it's no Sailor Moon, but I'm sure it's okay.
You're no Sailor Moon.
Dude, I wish I was Tuxedo Mask. I mean, what?
It's no La Blue Girl, but
oh jeez.
Anyway,
all the way inside.
So I've determined these last few minutes suck.
And do not look up La Blue Girl unless you're 18 or older.
Oh God, I swear. If you're under 18 and listening to this podcast, I mean, you should seriously have your mother leave us a voicemail.
Yep.
Just saying.
That would be awesome.
All right, so shameless plugs are, also if you want to get in touch with us, aside from respawnreviews.com, you can also reach out to us on the Twitter sphere. You can find me at jroberts257.
At Respawn Show and at Will Skate for Free.
At Criven4437.
Which you can also find us on most platforms under those same usernames. So just give us a search there. You've got us on iTunes, you've got us on Stitcher, you've got us on TuneIn, and pretty much anywhere else. You can also find us on projectiradio.com. Look under Respawn. The reviews, we pull over there occasionally, but usually not. They're usually just on respawnreviews.com, so check that out.
Yeah, and leave reviews on iTunes, man. I love seeing that. Like, it makes me feel so good.
Mm-hmm. LastingimageTattoo.co.uk.
Yeah. No, it was actually it was actually one of the I swear to God, Michael. It was so awesome because we've actually gotten a couple of reviews on iTunes and we had no idea they were coming. So keep them coming. That's awesome. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man, makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So until next week, peace out. We hope you've enjoyed it. If not, let us know. If you really enjoyed it, let us know. But that's it.
I hated it.
All right.
Hated it. All right, we'll catch you guys on next week. Enjoy your whiskey until then, and game freely.
What?
What the fuck? That's
know.
like saying be extreme.
That's like
Respawn?
That's like saying respawn.
Jesus.
And on that note, we're out.
Why don't you guys talk to a business end of a shotgun?
I swear to God.
Game over, yeah!
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network, your station for all things geek, classic, current, and beyond. Be part of the crew.